Welcome to Extra Time. Thank you very much for all your tweets. A lot about the Ballon d'Or today. First one's a good one. How many more Ballon d'Ors will Messi win? He's at 6 at the moment. He's 32.
He's 32. I'm going to say he'll win another one. Only one.
One more?
Yeah.
7. Over or under 7, Ali?
I'm pushing at 7. 7. I think it's because he hasn't had a good start to this season. I'm going to go with 7.
7?
Yeah, and that's it.
Jules?
I go for 7 as well. Remember last summer when he wanted Neymar to come back so badly to Barcelona, he said to him, I've got 2 more years and then you take over me, I go back home to Argentina. So in his head, maybe he already had 2 more years at Barcelona in his career. That might not be the case in a year's time or so. He might go on for a bit longer. But I think 1 for sure, maybe 2, but I go for 7 like the boys.
Juju, how disappointed are you that your friend Ney is not in the Ballon d'Or shortlist?
I'm not disappointed. I love him as a player. When he's fit, when he plays well, when he plays for the team, when he does what he can do, which, as Ali said on the show, he was potentially at some point the heir to Messi and Ronaldo and the next one to get the Ballon d'Or. Right now, he's far from that. I'm not disappointed. He doesn't deserve to be in the top 10, top 3, top 5, top 30, whatever. But I hope that he can recover his best form and one day he will be there again if he wants to be.
Are you going to his Christmas party?
I believe there is no Christmas party from Neymar, no, at least not in Paris. There might be in Brazil, but it's too far for me to go.
Did you send him a Christmas card?
FC. No, yeah, I haven't written mine. If you haven't received one from me, he hasn't received one either.
We're still waiting.
What do the guys make of the officiating at the Liverpool-Brighton game for the free kick? The wall had a lot of Brighton players, which I thought had been changed in the new laws. So this was the quick one, wasn't it? Goal.
No, I think...
Wait, how was that?
Yeah. You said on Saturday you felt sorry for the ref.
Can you believe anything that comes out of his mouth?
In general? Or just during
I
extra
should have
time?
said I feel sorry, did I?
Yeah, I think you did, yes.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wow, I need to go and
Because
lie
you
down.
said,
I think
everyone was prepped.
there's no question the referee got it completely wrong. But I think you might be right. I think I said I felt sorry for him because, number one, we actually ended up winning the game. Because that might have been a completely different answer had we not.
Right.
But I think he was unfortunate that he was coming around the back of Dunk, who's 16'10". The wall was full of giants that played for Liverpool as well. So I don't think he even saw where Adrian was at the time when he blew his whistle. Because I believe had he seen where Adrian was on the other post, still shotting the wall out, he would not have blown his whistle.
So I have a question. So
Yeah.
is Dan a liar or not? Because did you say you're sorry for the guy or not sorry for the
I'm
guy?
beginning to think I might have done.
So Dan is not a liar.
Well,
Hey!
hold on.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the moment.
Hold on.
Merry Christmas.
Let's clarify something. Not all of the time.
Oh, okay. Not in that particular.
Not on that particular occasion.
Okay.
Stevie? John?
What?
Jules?
I'm sure you weren't even listening again.
It's time for you to go
Gab?
on holidays. Gab, yeah? What was the question again? The wall, the Adrian.
Yeah. What did you make of it
Yeah.
all? The ref?
I don't care if you could see the ref or if the ref saw where Adrian was, or Adrian should have never, ever considered a goal like that.
There we
Ever.
go. Wow. This is from Stevie Loves Shepherd's Pie more than football. True. What was it like when a teammate won a personal award? Could you sense any jealousy in the team?
Ooh,
When you won the Football Writers Player of the Year in 1989?
No, not at all.
90?
Not at all.
Was everyone jealous of you? Oh.
Not at all. Not at all.
No?
Absolutely zero.
Just happy for each other.
Well, see, you try to devalue it. You see the tone.
See,
You try to devalue
it's
it.
unnecessary.
I'm trying to
No,
devalue
there's no
it.
need for it at
The
all.
mockery, the mockery.
You're
You're mockery.
Yeah.
Mockery. No, not at all. Well, because we all figured out that, you know what? If somebody in our team is doing that well, A, he's a great player and he's in our team and we're helping him. That means we'll do well. So it was kind of although one guy would get an individual award, we all felt as though we were involved in it. So
Did anyone win the Ballon d'Or? No. Michael Owen won it, didn't he? But you weren't there then.
no.
No one won it. during your days?
They had, it was called the European Player of the Year at the time. It wasn't, it wasn't all-encompassing. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think anybody from their lot won it.
Rush didn't win it? No.
Nope.
Hey, he was there today.
Ian Rush was there today.
Yeah.
Steve,
As he goes to all the big time.
why aren't you there, Steve? You'd be great. Fitting
I
really
was
well at those
They
events.
actually asked me, but I thought, no, I can't pass up. I can't pass up half an hour with you two. Yeah.
Steve, we've got to tell the story about your wife who's going away today.
Excuse me. Well, my wife gets a little uptight with the travelling. At the best of times.
Okay.
And so when it starts snowing, we're sat in the kitchen, right, having a cup of coffee. It's about 11:45, midday, and the flight's not until 6 o'clock. Okay. And she turned around and she went, "You know what? I think we should just get changed and go." I'm like, what?
So,
She's a complete panic mention. I'm like, well, why don't we just wait? And she went, no, the roads. We need to take our time. I'm like, well, we're not going to be going 5 miles an hour, you know what I mean?
so how early was she at the airport?
We got to the airport at 10 to 1.
And when is her flight?
6 o'clock.
Brilliant. 5 hours.
5 hours she's going to be sat at the airport. And she's quite happy with that.
Oh, well, imagine you 5 hours early.
What?
No way you're getting on that plane.
No chance, I'll be sleeping somewhere.
Jules, do you think Arsenal will fall for the Solskjaer trap and offer Lundberg a permanent deal if he puts together a few wins?
I don't think the reward will be a permanent deal. I think the reward would be that at least he will go until the end of the season and then they will review it at the end of the season. Unlike what happened with Solskjaer, where very quickly they decided to give him a long-term contract where they could have easily waited for the summer, even if he was doing well, and then review that position in the summer, and then maybe in the summer giving him that deal. I think Arsenal will do it that way more than, let's say, if and that's a big if, Ljungberg wins, let's say, the next 5 league matches, which that would include Manchester City and Chelsea in it, for example. I don't think they would give him a 3-year deal after that. They will be very happy, and he will continue until the end of the season, and then they will review the situation, and then maybe give him a longer deal, but not halfway through the season, I believe, like United have done.
Final question, Ali. Did you ever think about playing in Europe or even get any interest from teams from across the pond?
I did, and but you have to remember what the reality of my situation and the reality of what MLS was back then. There was very little respect for Major League Soccer and players coming from Major League Soccer, and then for me it was a combo package. From Venezuela, coming from Major League Soccer, it was always going to be difficult, and so whatever interest was there was to go into a second division team in Spain or go to Norway or Denmark, and you think to yourself, well, I have a family in place, I'm taken care of here in Major League Soccer, we're home, I'm getting paid fairly well, why am I going to go to Norway and Denmark? It doesn't really feel like an upward move, and so therefore decided that it was best for me to stay here. There were other random places, Australia, UAE.
Wow.
Decided to stay in MLS.
The old Dosh, the old UAE.
Yeah. Those things, they came about, they were in front of me, but it was a different reality back then. And the sort of value that you were as a player come from Major League Soccer and Venezuela. Is that okay?
But now look where you are, Ali.
Well, clearly I've made some wrong choices in my life.
Getting calls from Stevie in the morning.
Yes, getting called. Hey, I did get a call from him, and he goes, "Can you do digital for me?" So I came in early to do a few segments for Stevie and I thought that there was a valid reason. And then he said, "Well, I got to take Eleanor to the airport." I said, "Well, what time is the flight?" 6 o'clock. And so I was like,
5 hours, goodness me. That is it then. We are done. Back. Hey, there's midweek games in the Premier League, the Coppa Italia, all sorts of stuff going on this week. It should be interesting.
Yay!
Should be. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.